Actor George Clooney was arrested today along with his father. He was in Washington delivering a message, and he talked with our John Carl as soon as those cuffs came off.
It started as a simple protest in front of the Sudanese embassy.
And this is your third and final warning. You will be arrested.
George Clooney, his father, and 15 others refused to leave and were hauled off.
I'm concerned with my father, making sure he's okay right now. He's 78 years old, never been arrested before.
An odd twist in a whirlwind trip to Washington, where Clooney, on Capitol Hill and at the White House, has pushed for action to stop the government of Sudan from once again slaughtering its citizens.
We need humanitarian aid to be allowed into the Sudan before it becomes the worst humanitarian crisis in the world, immediately.
This is no fly-by-night Hollywood cause. Clooney has been to Sudan 6 times, most recently to the Nuba mountain region, where the government is bombing villages and blocking food aid in a battle against anti-government rebels. A sad replay of a crisis we saw firsthand in Darfur.
The UN says there are now a staggering 1.8 million refugees living in camps like this one here in Darfur.
Clooney spent a couple of hours behind bars, paid a $100 fine, and was freed. Not quite Ocean's 11. Although, like all prisoners, he was forced to turn over his personal belongings, even his shoelaces and his belt. Afterwards, we talked to him about his most recent trip to Sudan.
We just came back. It was really rough, man. This time it's really rough.
Clooney shared his jail cell with more than a dozen other protesters.
How'd they treat you in there, by the way?
It was really rough, you can imagine. Have you ever been in a cell with these guys?
This is your first arrest ever, or?
It is my first arrest, thanks for asking. And let's hope it's my last.
Jonathan Carl, ABC News, Washington.